So 11th class, yesterday we were discussing about string topic. Okay, so I start again with the same topic, string. As I told you yesterday that string is a collection of characters enclosed in single or double quotes. In Python you can enclose the string in single or double quotes. Okay, now whenever we create a string, uh, it is done, it is having index automatically. Every element in the string contains a individual position, and individual position is known as index of that very element. And index is of two types: forward indexing and backward indexing. Forward indexing starts from 0 and it goes till n minus 1. Backward indexing starts from -1 and goes till -n. Like here in the example, as we discussed yesterday in the last lecture, I have taken example of a city named Mumbai. The first character is having the index 0 and the last character is having the index 5. All right. Now this is forward indexing. Now the backward indexing starts from the last character. The backward indexing starts from the last character. All right. Now it has the index -1. Clear? All right. Now actually, what is the meaning of index? Beta, index refers to the numbered position of the letter of each letter of the string. Index basically refers to a numbered position. What do I mean by the word numbered position? 11th class, numbered position means every position has a particular number. Every position, every element has a particular number. Every position has a particular number. That is why it is called numbered position. All right. Am I clear up till here? Now, suppose you want to find the length of your string. I open the Python window also. Beta, is Python window visible to everyone? 11th class. Both the windows are visible. MS Word window and Python window. All right. I take a string S equal to Jalandhar. This is my string Jalandhar. If you want to find the length of the string, you have to use the inbuilt function of Python that is called len, the length function, len. And in this inbuilt function, you pass the name of string as parameter. Beta, many times I have used the word parameter. I hope it is clear to you what is parameter. Beta, in the parenthesis, in the bracket, whatever you pass is called parameter or argument. Argument or parameter. Okay. So the length is 9. The length is 9. Now suppose there is a string Delhi. Let us find the length of this string. 6. Why the length is 6? As Delhi word is 5-letter word, but length is coming 6. If your string contains escape sequence, that is also counted as one character. If your escape sequence is included in the string, it is also considered to be one character. Okay, that is why the length of Delhi string is 6. Am I clear, 11th, up till here? Now, next important concept about string. So I request everyone to please now on your videos, because this topic is very important, which I'm going to start now. So for this topic, I request everyone to on the video so that I can have complete interaction with you all. Yes, beta, shabash, please. For this topic on your videos, I want to have 100% interaction with you people. Now see here, I have a string s equal to, let us say the value aeroplane. I have a string s and the value of string is aeroplane. Okay. Now I try to change the element. Okay, first tell me which element is lying at second index. Yes, Riddhi, unmute yourself, bete.
E.
Second position, beta. Second index, I mean second
R.
index. R.
R.
Second
R.
index. All right. S2 equal to I. I try to change the element lying at second index. Okay. Here Python will raise an error. Python will raise an error. Why this happens? Beta string, integer, float, tuple, all these data types are immutable data types. Beta, by immutable, we mean we cannot change or modify the element in place. In place means at same location. आप उसी लोकेशन पर एलिमेंट को मॉडिफाई या चेंज नहीं कर सकते. Suppose I tell you more about immutable data type. I have a variable a. Try to listen the example very carefully. The initial value of a is 10. The initial value of a is 10. Now, as I told you previously that every variable has a location in the memory. Variable means a named location in the memory. अब अगर लोकेशन है मेमोरी में तो उसका एड्रेस भी होगा. हम ये एज्यूम करके चलते हैं कि मेमोरी लोकेशन जिसका नाम ए है उसकी लोकेशन है 1002233. We are assuming that the location whose name is A has the address 100022233. जैसे आपकी कॉलोनी में आपके घर का एक एड्रेस है. अपने कॉलोनी को इमेजिन करो. इन योर कॉलोनी योर हाउस हैज एन एड्रेस. सिमिलरली इन मेमोरी every location has an address. Now meaning is clear. अब इस एड्रेस पर कौन सी वैल्यू पड़ी है? 10. 100022233 एड्रेस पे 10 वैल्यू पड़ी है. ये कोई इनबिल्ट एड्रेस नहीं है, ये मैंने एज्यूम किया. राइट? Now, if I change the value of A, I add 5 to value of A. Now A becomes 15. Now the new value of A is 15. Now it will have some other location. It will not point to the same location. It will point to now some new location. जब तक उसकी वैल्यू 10 थी वो इस लोकेशन को पॉइंट कर रहा था, अब उसकी वैल्यू में चेंज आ गया तो वो किसी और लोकेशन को पॉइंट कर रहा है। अब वो उसी लोकेशन को पॉइंट नहीं कर रहा, 15 वैल्यू इसी लोकेशन पर नहीं आई। द वैल्यू 15 doesn't come at this location. The value 15 is now referring to some other location. This is the meaning of immutable. उसी जगह पर चेंज नहीं हुआ, किसी और लोकेशन पे चला गया। This is the meaning of immutable. String is immutable data type. You cannot change or modify its element. That is why when I try to update the element lying at second index, I want to replace R with I try to do it with assignment operator. I try to assign a new element to the second index. Python indicates error. I repeat the statement. I try to assign a new value to second index. Python indicates error. String does not support item assignment. Am I clear now? What is the meaning of immutable? All right. Now our next topic is list. Beta, otherwise the list is a complete chapter that will be explained after PT1 exams. But right now I want to tell you its brief meaning. What is list? List is a data type in Python. It is basically a collection of elements enclosed in square bracket. The elements can be of any type. They can be all integer, they can be all float, they can be all of string type or character type, or they can be mixed element. Some integer, some float, some string. Okay. So what is a list? List is a collection of comma separated values of any data type enclosed in square bracket. See here. Is Python window visible, class? I am taking one variable L. How to create list? Equal to square bracket, pass any values. I am passing these values separated by a comma, enclosed in square bracket. See, this is list. Any other value I can take? I am taking here Ram, Rahul, Sunny, Arun, see here. You can take mixed values also. 1.5, 2.0, 4,5, letter A. See here. So by this example, the definition, the meaning is totally clear. List is a collection of comma separated values. What I mean by comma separated, that the values are separated by comma. Okay. The comma separated values of any type. It can be float, integer, string, character, anything. Okay. Enclosed in square bracket. Now, as in string, the indexing starts from 0. Similarly, list elements are also having index starting from 0. जैसे स्ट्रिंग के एलिमेंट्स में इंडेक्सिंग होती है, लिस्ट के अंदर भी इंडेक्सिंग होती है. As you have forward and backward indexing in the case of string, similarly you can have backward and forward indexing in the case of list also. But just now you have practically done that we cannot assign any new value to string, but you can assign the new value to the list. You can change or modify the element of list. How? See here. L2 of 2 equal to 6. I am updating, I am modifying the value lying at second index to 6. Which value is already lying at second index? Yes, Kavya, unmute yourself.
Sir, 4.
4. Now I have updated the value lying at second index. Now the new value is 6. Now if I try to print the list, it is printed with the modified value. See, why this happens? Because list is mutable data type. List is mutable data type. Mutable data type means you can change the value at the same location. You can change the value at the same location. Okay? You can change or modify the value in place. In place means at the same location. That is why list is mutable data type and assignment is possible. Whereas in string, this assignment is not possible because string is a immutable data type. Clear? Am I clear up till here? Then comes tuple. What is a tuple? Beta, tuple is also collection of different type of elements, comma separated values, but the values are enclosed in square, in parenthesis. Elements are enclosed in round brackets. In list, elements are enclosed in square bracket. In tuple, elements are enclosed in parenthesis or round brackets. Here also assignment is not possible because tuple is treated as immutable data type. Tuple is treated as immutable data type. Let us run it practically. I have a tuple T. I again open the Python window. Is Python window visible, class? 11. Okay. I have a tuple with the name T equal to round bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Round bracket closes. I print T. This is tuple. This is tuple. Okay. Now tell me the value which is lying at third index. which value is lying at third index? Yes, Himanshu, unmute yourself.
Sir, 4.
4. Now I try to modify that value. It is not possible in Python. Tuple object does not support item assignment. You cannot change or modify individual value of tuple. You cannot change or modify the individual value of tuple by assignment. Okay, clear? Now the next topic is sets. Now in maths also you might have done this topic sets, but in Python it is somewhat different. Set is just like list. Many operations are like list, but it differs from list in few respects. Set is a collection of elements of different type enclosed in curly bracket. Enclosed in curly bracket. Okay. Now there are some important features, important points which you are to consider with respect to set. First is the element in set are unordered and unindexed. There is no indexing, there is no proper ordering of the elements. Set does not allow any duplicate values. In list, your element can be repeated. You can enter one element twice or thrice, or any number of times. But in set, if you try to enter the duplicate value, you try to enter one number 2 or 3 times. While printing, set will treat it as single entry. Set will eradicate or eliminate the duplicate value. Okay. Set itself is a mutable data type, but you cannot add mutable element inside the set. सेट अपने आप में म्यूटेबल है, पर आप सेट के अंदर कोई म्यूटेबल एलिमेंट इंसर्ट नहीं कर सकते. Let us solve all these via example. I have taken a set with the name S 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I print the set. Set get printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So set is a collection of elements enclosed in curly braces. Am I clear? Yes, 11th class. Am I clear up till here? All right. Now see. I tried to update or change any value in set. I try to modify individual element in set. It is not possible. Python doesn't allow it. I try to create a set by passing 3 twice. See here, value 3 is repeated, but when you will print it, the duplicate value is eliminated. The duplicate value is eliminated. Am I clear? Yes, 11th class. See the example carefully. Now see, if I take a list, how many times I have repeated 4? 3 times. 3 times I have repeated the value 4. I try to print the list. See, duplicate value is there. List does not eliminate the duplicate value. Though list is also mutable, set is also mutable. So I hope difference is clear, that where they are differ. Okay. Now next point. I create a set what I did, I insert a mutable object as one element of set. 1 2 3 तो ठीक है. सेट का चौथा एलिमेंट देखो, जो सेट का फोर्थ एलिमेंट है वो अपने आप में एक लिस्ट है. I try to insert one mutable element inside the set. It will indicate error unhashable type list. It doesn't allow. Okay. Am I clear? But it doesn't mean that set is immutable data type. It is mutable, but in some respects it differs from the list. How we can add element in a set? Suppose you have a set and you want to add one element in the set. What is the solution? Set uses an inbuilt method. By method I mean function. By method I mean function. Set uses an inbuilt method called add. With the help of add function, you can insert element in the set. Suppose you want to enter 6. So pass the value in the add function. The name of set dot name of the function add and pass the value which you want to enter. Now print S. Now try to print the set. See, the value get added here. The value get added here. Clear? Am I clear, class? If you want to add element in the list, suppose you want to add element in the list, L dot append. Here you will use the function append. If you want to add element inside the list, the function is append. See, element get added. Yes, 11th, am I clear to all? Up till here, am I totally clear to everyone? All right. Now let us discuss some arithmetic expression type numericals for your practice. So everybody please open up copies in front of you. I'll be typing one equation side by side parallel. You solve and tell me the answers. 2 plus 3 into 4 minus 1. 2 plus 3 into 4 minus 1. Yes, raise your hand for the answers. Yes, Himanshu, unmute yourself.
Sir, 15.
15. Devanshi, unmute yourself. Devanshi, unmute yourself, bete. Am I audible to you, Devanshi?
Sir, yes, sir, yes.
Yeah, what is the answer?
Sir, its answer is 19.
19. Answer is 13. See the priority level, bete. You have plus, multiply, minus. So multiply will be evaluated first. 3 into 4, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 minus 1, 13. Am I clear? All right. All right. 14 plus 5 modulus 3. Modulus always give the remainder. Modulus operator, that is this percentage symbol, this is called modulus. It performs the division operation but returns the result, remainder as the result. Okay, remainder is the result. Yes, Jatin, unmute yourself.
16.
I am not able to hear your voice.
16.
16.
Yes, sir.
5 modulus 3 will give the remainder to 14 plus 2, 16. Very right. Am I clear? All right. 4 into 4 plus 3 divided by 2. Solve this one, class. 4 into 4 plus 3 divided by 2. Now this is divide. It will give the answer in decimal. Yes, Kavya. Unmute
Sir,
yourself.
17.5.
17.5. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. 4 into 4, 16. 16 plus 1.5 is 17.5. Clear? All of you? All right.